welcome back again. I hope all of you are doing good in these corona times. I would like to thank all of those who have subscribed to my channel and liked my videos, and those who have not, I would request you to subscribe to my channel Debit Credit with Akanksha Kalyani so that you get a notification whenever a new video is uploaded. Now, I have been doing the first chapter of class 12 syllabus, the fundamentals of partnership, for quite a few videos now. I had introduced you all to the PL appropriation account, the partner's capital account, the partner's current account, interest on drawings, and various other things that are related to the PL appropriation account, the partner's capital account, the partner's current account. I have also done a few sums based on these concepts, and I have also introduced you all to the guarantee of minimum profit, and I have also done a sum based on that. In my last video, I have introduced you to the past adjustments and the theory part of the past adjustments, and the first category under that is adjustment under single adjustment entry. Now, in this case, you just make a working note and you pass a single journal entry. Today, I am going to do a sum based on that method of past adjustments. The sum is on page 1.96, illustration 73, T.S. Garewal, edition 2019. The names of the partners are Sam, Ahmed and Bhaskar. Just in case the sum page number is different and the sum number is different, you can look for the same. Sam, Ahmed and Bhaskar are partners in a firm. Their capitals as on 31st March 2018 at 5 lakh and 2,50,000 respectively. Their balances in the current account on the date stood at 1 lakh, 1,50,000 and 50,000 respectively. Drawings of the partners during the financial year were 50,000. In terms of the partnership deed, Sam was to get a salary of rupees 5,000 per month. Interest on capitals was to be allowed at 10% per annum. Interest on current account was to be allowed and charged at the rate of 5% per annum. Interest on drawings was to be charged at 5% per annum, and profits are to be shared in the ratio of their capitals. Net profit of 3 lakh for the year ended 31st March 2019 was credited to their current accounts equally. You are to pass an adjustment entry rectifying the above errors, showing your workings very clearly. Now, as always, I am going to show you the first working note and the only working note for the sum. That is the statement showing the adjustments. For that, we have a particulars account, we have the three partners account, and we have the firm account. Now, each account will have a debit and a credit side in this table. The wrong profit will be definitely credited back to the firm account because it is going to be given back to the firm, and it is since it was equally distributed and not in the capital ratios, so it is going to be debited back from the current account. So 1 lakh, 1 lakh, 1 lakh each which will be treated as an expense to each partner, and it is going to be treated as an income for the firm. Then salary to partner 5,000 every month, so that was omitted, and since it's an expense, it is going to the debit side of the firm account, and it is an income for the partner, so it is going to the credit side of the current account for Sam. Interest on capital accounts, it's an expense for the firm, so 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 25,000 totals up to 1,25,000. Firm's debit side will have 1,25,000, and Sam and Ahmed each are going to have 50,000 on their credit side of the current account, and Bhaskar is going to have 25,000 on the credit side of his current account. Interest on current account will be allowed to Sam and Ahmed. So 5,000 and 7,500 totals up to 12,500, which is going to be a expense to the firm. So 12,500 comes on the debit side, and 5,000 and 7,500 comes to Sam's and Ahmed's current account respectively on the credit side, since it's an income for them. But interest on current account has been charged to Bhaskar, so it's an income for the firm, so it is coming on the credit side, that is 2,500, and it is going to come on the debit side for Bhaskar because it's an expense for him. So 2,500 on the debit side. Interest on joints, it is a charge, so the firm is going to get an income, so it is on the credit side, and it's a charge for the partners, so 1,250 to each partner on the debit side. Correct profit, the profit needed to be distributed in the ratio of their capital account balances. Now the correct profit was 1,08,750, which is on the firm's debit side, and this when distributed it comes to the credit side of each partner's current account, since it's an income for the firm. Now I total up all the columns, not only the debit or the credit sides, but all the debits and all the credits. So debit for Sam is 1,01,250, for credit is 1,58,500, and the balance in the firm's account is going in the balance in Sam's account is 57,250, and which is the highest side? The credit side is the bigger side. Because the credit side is the bigger side, I am going to write credit over here. So it goes whichever side for each partner is going to be higher, we are going to write the side based on that higher amount. Again for Ahmed, the debit side has 1,01,250 on the debit side, and the credit side has 1,01,000. So the debit side is bigger by 250, so I am going to write 250 and I am going to write debit. Again, Bhaskar's account debit has 1,03,750, whereas the credit has only 46,750. So there is a balance of 57,000 extra on the debit side. So I am going to write 57,000 and debit, and the balance of the firm account is nil. Now my journal entry would be Ahmed account debit, Bhaskar account debit to Sam's account, because Sam's account has a credit balance and Ahmed and Bhaskar accounts have the debit balances. Now how we are going to write the journal entry, I am going to show you after this working note. Coming to the main part of the sum, the journal itself, Ahmed's current account, Bhaskar's current account debit to Sam's current account, being the adjustment entry giving effect to omission. Okay, so Ahmed's current account debit 250, Bhaskar's current account debit 57,000, to Sam's current account 57,250, being the adjustment entry giving effect to omission, and then your sum is done. Now basically we need to understand the difference between the statements given in the sum to understand if it is going to be a single adjustment entry sum or it is going to be a sum based on the adjustment account, the PL adjustment account. PL adjustment account I will be doing in my next video. I will do the theory part first and then I will do a sum based on that. I hope you all have started for preparing for your exams in 2022. If you have not, it is high time, because it really gets taxing if you do your preparations at the last moment. Coming to the syllabus reduction, we may not have a syllabus reduction. There is no clarity. But even if we do have a syllabus reduction, not even a single small part of this chapter is ever going to be reduced.